time is it? What time is it? It's Noun O'Clock. 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 Yeah, it's Noun O'Clock, baby. Yeah, it's Noun O'Clock, baby. It's Noun O'Clock. 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 Yeah, it's Noun O'Clock, baby. It's Noun O'Clock. 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 Yeah, it's Noun O'Clock, baby. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? It's Noun O'Clock. What time is it? It's Noun O'Clock. What time is it? It's Noun O'Clock. What time is it? It's Noun O'Clock, baby.
GM. Welcome back, everybody, to Noun O'Clock Live at Zero Rights Media. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We're watching the end of the auction. 42, this fire hydrant we got yesterday. If you want to watch the end of the auction with us, you can go to nounoclock.live or nomo.wtf. That's nounoclock.live or nomo.wtf. They'll both take you to the same place. While you're here, you can check out Nomo Noun number 1442, this greasy aardvark for just 0.00069 ETH. That is $1.43 USD. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury, which goes to funding artists on chain in the Nouniverse and beyond. Speaking of the Yellow Collective, I do believe that auction has already ended. 0.005 going to Rose City Web 3.ETH, so congratulations to them. But the Nouns auction looks like it might be finishing up. 24B5 in the lead with that 2.11 bid. Are we going to see another one from someone else? Usually it's 24B5 jumping in at the last second to pick up a noun. So not sure we're going to see any other bids here. Nounoclock.live, nomo.wtf. Just in case, make sure you're there. There it is. You know what time it is.
Janky FOMO.
You know the drill. Thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. If we get enough thumbs ups on a noun in the first 2 seconds or so, that is going to be the noun that's on auction for the next 24 hours. What are we? We are still on the lookout for a frog head for the what's it called? Noun Scout. So we'll see if we can get one of those. Otherwise, we're just going to look for an aesthetic noun. But with the time jumping forward, we have officially skipped an entire day. We went from 11 at the last night. The show started around 11:40 p.m. EST on March 9th, and it is now 1 a.m. EST. Sorry, not on March 9th, on March 8th. We started the last show on March 8th, and it is now 1 a.m. EST on March 10th. So, did not technically start a show on March 9th at all. But still do it every 24 hours. And this is the start of the final week of Noun O'Clock Live at the Noun Square. So if you are not already aware, episode 1000 will be our final show. Going to be a little bit bigger than usual. So look forward to that. Probably going to start a little bit earlier and cap it off with the final Noun O'Clock. But be on the lookout. We'll be talking about everything that we're going to be doing in the future at that point. Anyway, only 7 days left. I'm tempted to get this.
Yeah, it's okay. I feel like
It's
we
not.
have a cheese like this.
I think we do. That's why I didn't settle it. Decayed Pride is relatable. Oh, this is a Game Boy Color.
Oh yeah, with the RGB.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of like this. Double Noggle.
I'm not a fan of the Noggle head.
I like this with this color palette.
Kind of like this one though.
This feels like this is the Yeti from Monsters Inc. that gives out snow cones.
100%.
That specific guy, I forget his name. Oh, it looks like somebody else liked it too. I'm a fan of this.
Whatever.
All right, well now it's time for Nomo. If you're not there already, nounoclock.live, nomo.wtf. You're going to see all these nouns arrayed before you. You're going to pick your absolute favorite from among them.
Choose your character.
Spam clicker with all your might every 10 seconds. Half of them are eliminated until we're left with just one. That's going to be the Nomo Noun of the day. Make sure you've signed in with your wallet and you're on OP or your clicks will not be counted. Once again, sign in with your wallet or your clicks will not be counted. There's a couple good ones on here. I really like that Nil Bomb. That is fantastic. Halfway decent Pillow. Right in the middle there. Still like the Game Boy Color. But, as we all know, there can only be one. Sign in with your wallet, pick your favorite. We're playing the feud. Let's go! Save this brick cake. I don't know, I like it. Lost the two I really liked. We're down to the Nil Bomb, Informational Gnome, Pop Aardvark, the Decay Pride Cheese.
Final round. Nil Bomb versus Information Gnome. Who will win? Who will lose? 3, 2, 1, fight! Information Gnome wins. Fatality.
All right, we wound up with an Information Nomo Gnome. If you want to check out this Nomo Gnome for Nomo Nouns, you can do so at nounoclock.live and nomo.wtf for just 0.00069 ETH. It's $1.43 USD. 100% of the proceeds go to Yellow Collective Treasury, goes for funding artists on chain in the Nouniverse and beyond. That's right, I'm bringing back that voice just because it's a gnome, Brett.
It's perfect.
I will always be able to pull that one out of my ass. It's a surprisingly fun voice to do. It is sandpapering my chest a little bit, but it's still It's fun. I do enjoy that 90% of the characters you draw look like they eat cigarettes because it makes them really easy to voice.
Well, it's, a very healthy part of the diet that everyone should have.
Yeah.
High in fiber, and.
You know what I realized reminded me of some of your art the other day is, do you remember the pilot of the Venture Bros? I can't remember if you ever.
No.
Okay. The pilot episode of the Venture Brothers, like they cleaned up the animation later on and made it into like looking kind of, pretty high def, but the pilot episode specifically was very deliberately stylized, and like it did not look low quality. It looked like they were aping low quality animation, if that makes sense. It looked like a demake. And specifically the way that they did Dr. Girlfriend, who is she's a Jackie O parody, up to and including Little Pillbox Hat. And the thing is that she's a supervillain because she has, like, she doesn't have any superpowers or anything. Her mutation is just that her voice sounds like this all the time. But after a while, you get used to it. And I just, in the pilot animation, they hadn't really nailed down her vocal tone yet, and it sounded like the way I do your characters. And it was incredible. I watched it again recently, and it was. I think you'd enjoy that. I'll send you the pilot if you have access to it. Anyway. Collective Noun number 528 has gone to Rose City Web 3, so congratulations to them. We're going to go ahead and settle this auction and see what we get for Collective Noun number 529. And that is going to be a world map. We got a world map with a band shirt on a blue background, that based background. If you want to check out this Yellow Collective Noun, you can do so at yellowcollective.xyz. For the next 23 hours and 59 minutes, the Yellow Collective is a non-chain club devoted entirely to funding artists in the Nouniverse and beyond. You can check out more here at yellowcollective.xyz or in the Yellow channel over on Warpcast. Alrighty then. With that over, what else is going on? I think the only thing really to talk about is the proposals that we have up. Noun O'Clock Artist Retro Award sitting at 57-1. The Nouns at AppCon Milan 14-2. Duna Admin Prop 7-0. And my Nominal Hero audiobook is 4-1 as of about 5 minutes ago. And then Nouns Deli relocation is up, but now this is basically to move the Nouns Deli from its current location to one that has essentially more foot traffic. Is the basic gist of it, and this is asking to help cover the costs of that. They are covering the bulk of them with the profits that they have, at the deli itself. This is just asking for a little bit more to assist with that. And that's about it. Normally we would go over these in great detail every Monday, but it's been very difficult to find people who are available for an interview during that time slot. So tomorrow's Noun Square episode has been canceled so that we can refocus on, retooling the show a little bit to make it more tenable long term. The current format is just, it's impossible to get people to only show up for a specific time. So yeah, that's about it. Anything else exciting happen?
I put up a prop in yellow to set a reserve price.
Oh, fantastic.
0.0069 just to experiment, see what happens.
That's an easy yes for me.
And then
I do like this better than 0.01. I know that was on the table as well. And
yeah.
I think 0.01 would be great, but I like the idea of making it, still accessible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and just to see, what happened. Yeah, so someone already outbid me. Because I set the floor once this one came up, and Rose City Web 3 just bid 0.008.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be a problem.
Yeah, I think having those 2 zeros helps, or the 3 in this case, 2 after the decimal. I've noticed people get a little they start getting cagey once you hit essentially the 1 cent mark, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I think it's smart to keep it below that. Yeah, I'm in favor. I mean, you knew that already. But
And I also shared in the daily notes that Volky is going to be running a Noundry contest coming up soon, and they're just looking for some theme ideas. So if you have any, stuff you want to see be the theme of the contest, drop it in the comments. Currently, my suggestion is winning, which is landmarks. I think people make a lot of like things, but not enough places. Like we've got tons of animals, tons of like random objects, but not enough like known things, I guess, known places, locations. I mean, there's like a bank and a pyramid.
yeah, they're generic.
Yeah, so I think, playing off of that kind of, like, I don't know if you can make a Eiffel Tower or
That was my first thought too.
someone had submitted to Yellow a while ago a Coliseum. So
Well, there was
there's
you
stuff
remember
like
the
that.
UN
No, I don't know what that is.
nouns?
Unnouns?
Unnouns, UN nouns, U nouns.
Oh no, I know unnouns is from Greta.
No.
I don't know what
These
UN
were
nouns are.
here. I'm pulling them up on the stream right now. These, I think they're pretty much dead now. But this was essentially trying to make a nouns version of pretty much the United Nations. And at least that was they had a show back when we were doing soapboxes for a while. They were really interconnected with the international nouns. The Zargs thing. And the traits that they had were by my brain broke. Amiko. No, that's the wrong name. Something like that. Why can't I remember their name? Amikio, something like that.
Amiyoko?
Emioko, thank you. Yeah, so all the traits were by them. And like here's a great example. This one is the Taj Mahal as a trait. So this is a potential option. It has been done. A little bit complex for some of these, but gives you an idea. And they have the different frame, like the different laurels as well. It was a fun little project. It didn't last very long, but it was neat. But yeah, possibility. I would like. I don't know where. They had a huge list of traits that I had access to before. I don't know where it went. This doesn't show all of them. Yeah, used to be on unouns.wtf, but I guarantee you that's gone now. So, still, could I bet you Amiyoko has some landmarks in their back pocket that they can just pull out that they used for that. Because I remember there being like at least 6 or 7 that were in that collection.
I would hope they wouldn't use old stuff to submit to a contest.
I mean, yeah, but also what I'm saying is that like they have that to base on. Because I don't think any of those were using the basic nouns color palette anyway, so they'd have to redo them. But my point was more that it's been done.
Fine, I'll delete my suggestion then.
Wait, what? No, I'm saying it's good.
You're like, well, it's been done.
I know, it's been done. My point is saying that it's something that people can do and that I think it would go well. as opposed to some of the other suggestions like glitch, which I don't think would go well because it would just look glitched.
Yeah. And I don't know if we could do a whole themed contest off of glitch.
Yeah.
Because it would just be a mess.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen one good glitch head, and also by Amiyoko. I believe it was called Nightmare.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare. That's my internal monologue most of the time. Anyway. On that note, was there anything else that was going on? I think that was about it. We talked about the piggy bank from yesterday, so nothing else really happening.
Nope,
Nothing's happening here. What it is ain't exactly... Okay, I'm done. On that note, can I just inflict some... Yeah, this has been on my For You page every 30 seconds for the last 3 days, so I'm inflicting it all on you. Thanks everybody for coming to Noun O'Clock Live at Zero Rights Media. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We're going to be back here once again tomorrow at 1:03 a.m. EST. Until then, don't forget to check out the Yellow Collective Nouns at yellowcollective.xyz. Don't forget to check out Noma Noun number 1433 at nounoclock.live. And we will see you on YouTube. We'll see you on Twitter. We'll see you on Warpcast. But more than anything else, we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Crazy. Act like an angel and dress like crazy.